Sunset Bay Walk 3D rendering from Sketchup to Lumion. I will share some tips that I learned by using Lumion and advices from other 3D artists that I worked with, to make our output more acceptable rendering. Let's get started. First we have to make the pavement model. I just make rectangular shape and push it to have height. Then the important tips is make one uneven to make it more realistic. This area would be place of transition between grass and pavement. Make block. Copy and flip the object. Offset the other pavement to make space for the grass. Use sandbox tool to make the surface. I use 0.5 by 0.5 distance. Make 2 copy of it over each other. Place different ground materials on this 3 surface. I will show you the idea for this in Lumion when we apply 3D grass and landscape assets. Just to make sure make it overlap with the pavement to simulate growth of grass over it. Use the sandbox push tool to make grass surface uneven. Experiment with the radius size for your until you are satisfied with the results. Additional tip is make it on the pavement side to make more realistic. Then populate the area with landscape elements that is common on this concept. I already downloaded what I need from 3D Warehouse. In this way we can save time and effort to model this assets and just concentrate on the main model. Then apply material to your liking. Make some additional assets that is usually present in this scenario. Like benches, lamp post, steel manhole, and steel drain. This will make a lot of difference on the overall feel on the concept that we are doing. For the final model is make grass surface over our elevated area at the back of the wall. This will give extra value in the perspective. I copy the whole model to make it longer. I make additional model at the end of our bay walk just to have an end to it. Save the file and open Lumion program. To make it easier for any remodeling and editing in our model, make sure to download and install Lumion Live Sync in Sketchup. Just go the Sketchup extension warehouse. In Lumion just import the file or just use Lumion Live Sync. First thing to do is go to Photo. Position your camera in angle that covers your subject. Until you are satisfied, click Save Camera. For better results I prepare use Man's Eye View. Go to Effects and choose Overcast. In this setup, it has already good pre-adjusted effects. Choose Real Skies and adjust the sliders until you like the result. I align the sun on the one of the grid point. Take advantage on the grid line, it is useful to compose your scheme. Adjust the sliders until you get the result you wanted. Then go to Materials Library and apply materials to the scene. Lumion has already pretty good materials installed. Just select and put it your model. Another tip is always use weathering and edges sliders to your materials. It will have a good realistic effects on it. Go to Materials Library and click Various. Select grass materials that you prepare and apply it on the first grass layer. Then apply different grass or ground materials on the other two layers. Adjust the slider's height, growth, and color from each different materials until you are satisfied with the result. The material will overlap each other. This concept makes your grass makes realistic results. Populate your scene with entourage, like trees, animals, and people. We will adjust it later when we finalizing our composition. To finalize our composition, go to Effect and select Image Overlay. I downloaded in the internet the golden ratio image. This will help to compose and adjust our scene. First thing to do is to identify your main subject. For this project my subject is the sun. I align it on the intersection from the vertical lines. I adjust my camera to align with curved lines in my foreground. All these lines and curves should touch some elements in your scene. I adjusted the tree's height to be aligned with the curve. Insert people to have story and proportion in the overall idea. I position my people towards the subject. I place it on one of the boxes. You can insert other things on it, but on this project I choose a person with a child and cat. Add other people on the scene. Make the background. The background will give you distance and added value to the image. Lumion has already pre-made models from interior and exterior objects. Just select what you want and insert it on the scene. On this model I choose tall buildings. I added cluster trees to have volume and cover the bottom of the buildings. Activate the ocean effect. Go to landscape and click ocean. Adjust the slider until you are okay with it. Apply lighting on the lamp post. Click Material Editor and click the lamp post light. Material library will appear. Click Standard. Go to Setting, adjust emissive slider. The material light up. This will give an effect of a light on the material, but this is not enough. In this lighting, I use two lights to simulate the lamp post distribution of light it produce. First I use rectangular lighting to simulate light going to the ground, and the other is omni light to simulate light going to the tree. Adjust the brightness and fall off. Please do not forget to hit like and subscribe.